On the 5th day of December, my true love gave to me the strength to move from negativity. Bye bye. Actually, no, hello. Hello, and welcome to Rhythm and Wine with Karen and Lean. This is the space where we explore whining, this beautiful dance discipline, and all of its expressions with your body. It is day 5 of Come Together, and today we are going to move, and build strength. We are going to take up some space. Okay? Yay! I am actually really looking forward to this. I've been thinking about wanting to do this. I want to do this with myself. Is like build some more strength and figure out how to move in that. So thank you. We do it together. Okay, I'm gonna find my stance. I'm gonna have my feet, my thighs slightly parted here, Jezebel, and I'm gonna do my scan. So I'm gonna push off the floor, push, push, push. Deep breath all the way up. And to reiterate, we're pushing off the floor. We're not locking the knees. We're maybe lifting the thighs a bit, tucking the pelvis, holding the core. Bringing that breath to the top of the chest and letting it travel all the way up. And on the exhale, it's like settle time. Relax. Oh, I know I've been holding my neck all day, so it just actually feels nice to kind of drop it a bit. All right, now we are going to sink. Whatever stance you're in, whatever sink that is for you, sink and whine. Direction, your choice. I'm going to go in the direction I'm most comfortable with to start. I'm going to pay attention to what's happening with my feet. I find I'm like on my tippy toes or on my heels actually, they're starting to lift. So I'm going to just adjust here. I'll show you like this. Okay, we're going to whine here. Other direction. Bam, bam. Ampy whiners. We will be ampy whiners. Okay? And here, we stay here, and we are going to step. And to do that, I'm going to shift the weight to like my left leg, which immediately I feel on my quads. I'm going to push off the floor, like really push off that left leg. I'm going to lift the right one. You can take this as slow or as fast as you like. You can just like step it, or you can go really slow. You can go high, a high step, but we're going to move forward. Keep your whine and just move forward. Don't worry, maybe the back heel lifts a little bit. It's playtime, baby. There's no rules. As long as you're paying attention to like how you stand and like what's happening with your balance, if you're pushing off the floor, your posture. Check. All right, now we'll do it with the other leg. Lift the right, or sorry, shift weight to the right, push off, lift the left leg. Maybe you come up really high, or you're just sliding it, or you're sliding it, whichever you like. Step forward. All right, now let's pick up the pace. We're gonna stay down here. Stay here and step back. Whew, step back. Step forward. Step forward. Maybe sink a little lower. Step forward. Or back, sorry. Back. I don't know your space. So if you're like, you can keep moving around. You can try side to side. But we're just going to keep stepping in this sunken whine. That seems right to me. Keep stepping, keep whining, stepping, and go slow. Go slow. You can even slow down your whine if you need to. Like that feels nice. Come Jezebel, let me whine together. Wait. No, slow whine and just keep stepping. Stepping. Now let's pick up the pace in our step. Slow whine or whatever whine you need. But we're going to step, even turn. Sorry, I didn't say that. Turn. And I find like as I'm turning, I can feel it. I'm leaning forward. So I'm just going to correct that. stepping, stepping. I'm going to sink a little lower. Step in a circle. You can get wide. This is playtime. So wide, then step in and wind. Let's do that a little bit. And if you, at any point, you're like, I don't know, pause. Just come up, and relax. Relax the quads and step there. And then you can even be pulsing if that's helpful. Okay? I find my stance one more time, sorry. Down, cha-cha-cha, wind, and we're gonna step, step, step. It's like a walk and wind. Go in a circle. I'm really just paying attention to my feet placement here. Well, and my posture. I'm gonna step a little wider, step a little wider. Okay, now step in, and really be pushing off. You're not, your feet aren't landing, they're like your springboards. Push, push off. In, okay, now step wide. Let's do this a couple times. Out, out, out. Okay, now step in. Oh, let's come up. Yes, yes. And you're like, I thought we weren't working out. Like, what is happening? I'll tell you, this comes in handy. Guys, this comes in handy. Building the strength and being able to move in that slightly, whether you're slightly sunken or all the way down, lowered, all the way, but like halfway, it helps to explore your mobility and wind in that movement. There is no goal here to achieve, just play. I'm just guiding on things I play with that help me when I wind. Oh, again, but I want to change the movement. Okay, so find your stance. I'm actually going to start feet together, or not feet together, thighs touching really. I'm going to push off the floor, push through my scan. Oh, bring that breath all the way up. And relax. We'll just stay here for a couple minutes, not a minute, a couple seconds to just really feel our balance for a moment, our posture. And to be like, you know what? I pressed play on this video and I'm doing this. Amen. Negativity ain't got no space around here. All right, now we're going to slightly sink. Okay, and I want to change the movement to our marble roll, our side to side roll, which I describe as like a marble. Imagine a marble on a semicircle on a track, and it's just sliding side to side. That's how gentle you need to move with yourself. Very gentle. So we're going to do that. Sink a little lower if you like. And again, your stance can be wider, whatever you need, adjust as you need to. Okay, playtime. All right. Now what do I want to? Oh, I want to step out. But before I do that, I'm going to step forward. Or like, what? Sorry. Okay, I'm going to shift my weight to my left leg and push off. I'm going to lift that right, and I'm going to come higher in this movement because I'm like, what is happening? But you can be tapping on the floor or lifting as high as you like to. You can slide. Okay, keep going. Push off that left leg, push, and now step forward. Deep breathing. If you bringing the chest is helpful, do so. Now we're on that right leg. Push off. Sorry if I'm not staring at the cameras because I'm deep in this. I am deep in this. Push off the right leg. Keep that movement. Push off and then lift the left leg wherever you like to bring it forward. I'm going to come up a little bit. And if you're noticing like, oh, yeah, I'm raising, lots is happening over here. I'm not in the same place. I'm just very interested in my posture and how I'm protecting my knees by pushing off the floor. If you're not already, step forward. Yay. All right, let's pick up the pace. Bam, bam, And when I say pick up the pace, I mean the step. So let's play. Step back. You can step around. This movement can be quite slow. You can be doing it quite slow and moving as slow as you like. That's so sweet, right? We're just keeping this movement and stepping. I find I'm playing with my levels here. So if you are too, great. Great. Keep going. Side to side and step. Side to side and step. The best thing about whining daily like this is just like how I hear the way I get to speak with myself. Keep going side to side. Add chest if you haven't. I haven't. But I find that's like it's a lot to coordinate. But I'm interested. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I get the reason why I love whining like this is because I get to explore how I'm speaking to myself. So if there's something I want to do, but then I can't do yet, I get to hear, how did we respond to that? Where we're like, well, good job, you did this at least, or you're like, wow, yeah, you tried something, or is it like you didn't get to the finish line, or sometimes a lot of the negativity, keep moving, comes from my inner voice. Sadly, keep going, keep going. I'm just moving really slow. Okay, now let's meet. Let's meet in the center. Okay? And let's take this down if you like to where your heels lift. So let's take a moment. Let's come up and reset for a sec. Do a little sachet if you like. Pedal it out, you know what I mean? Again, your stance, whichever, play. And if halfway through you're like, nah, I want to move wider, reset. I am going to be, I don't know, someone like maybe thigh slightly parted. I'm going to play with that. Okay. And you can do the side to side or a whine. I think I'm going to do a whine. All right. Find your stance. Push off the floor. Sink. Whine. Whine here. Okay. If you're sinking to the floor, or sorry, to the point where your knees lift, then I'll show you in just a minute. But if your sink is like you're playing with a different range, no problem. You don't have to. You can even lift your heels up if you like to, or if you're like, no, I need stability on the floor, then play in here, right? Play in here. Play with coming all the way up and stepping, and then maybe you step and go down. Okay. You can also, again, you could be up here and lift your heels to be like really on the balls of your feet and play with that. Otherwise, we're all going to be whining. No, otherwise, we're all going to whine. Find your whine, sink a little, find your space, the place you like to play in, whether your heels are lifted or no. Okay. And then from here, if you have your heels lifted at any point, we are going, you guessed it, to step. Step. Yeah, now you know why we did balance yesterday. Step. And we're just going to move one leg. Step the right leg forward, right leg back. Right leg forward, right leg back. Both heels are lifted. You can drop the left heel if that feels better. But this challenge is to have both the heels lifted and to step forward. And again, both heels could be lifted and you're much higher, or both are down. Okay, keep going. One leg, push off even push off that left one. I'm saying this to myself. Step forward, wind, step back, wind, forward. Wind. I'm just saying that for myself. You do not have to be moving at this pace. Please don't. Hooray! Tipsy-turvy. You can try stepping higher. Wow. Big breaths, big breaths. You see how I had to pause because I'm like, wow. All right, come drop the heels, come up if you need to, take a moment, a little wind here. Oh, my stance changed. And then I'm going to sink again to the point where I lift the heels. I'm going to shift away to my right foot and step the left one forward. Hey, and then back. Forward. Ooh. Back. Why? Keep going. Forward. Back. Because it really helps to play with mobility here. Forward. Back. Why, yay. And if you notice, I thought I'd be a lot lower. I am not. No. This feels really good for me. Forward. Back. Forward. Both heels are lifted if you like. Back. It's just balance play. Balance and building some serious leg strength. Back. All right, let's meet in the middle. Sorry, heels lifted. And come up. Oh, let's take a sachet. What I call this, my default. This is my default wine. So you can step to your default wine. And that just helps you always move. Oh, okay. Now let's all go a little wider. Okay, this is just, again, playtime. Okay, still do my scan here, pushing off the floor. Don't lock the knees. Tilt the pelvis, hold the core. Breathe. Oh. Exhale, settle. Very nice. Now let's sink a little bit. So I'm going to just say, give some variations. So you can sink here, whatever that sink is for you in a wide stance, and wind. Okay. And you can play with coming over on one side and maybe stepping over like this, or stepping side to side in whatever sink that is. Also, another variation is to come further down until the heels lift. I'm going to turn out my feet. Now I'm just careful here with how my knees and everything are positioned. So I might step a little wider. I really want to tuck that pelvis because I'm like, this can this can get messy real quick. And so I'm gonna lift my heels here. Okay, so we sunk down, we slightly lift the heels, we're gonna wind. And if this is feeling tight and not so nice, then you can even just do a sway back and forth. You can drop the heels. If that helps. I'm gonna lift them a little and be pushing off the floor, pushing off the balls of my feet. I'm actually gonna stay in this side to side, sway. Imagine a pendulum just swinging. I'm gonna stay here because this feels nice. And then I'm gonna lean a little to the left, push off. Oh, I just switched to a line and bring the right leg over. Wah. Okay, and then we're going to step it back out. I switched my mind. No, it just happened. Okay, lean over to the right, push off the floor with the right. Oh, bring the left leg over. And now bring it over, back. Just a couple more like that at your pace. Bring it to one side, bring it out. Bring it to one side. Bring it out. One more. Let's do one more. One side, out. One side, out. Oh, come up. Drop the heels, come up. Keep winding. Hi. I'm actually feeling quite like very calm, almost a little sleepy today, but I'm like my body's doing all of this muscle work. It's like what is happening? Look, I sweat in. Yes. Oh, amazing. Let's do a scan. Oh, a little bit. How do we do this and wind down? So can we wind down, move, and step? Or sorry, like wind down. You know what I mean? What we just did. We wind down, step, and midway, heel lifted, all the jam. Let's try it. I'm with you on this. Okay, I'm gonna keep my feet together. I'm gonna do my scan. There we go. Just scan my body. Nice and relax. This is playtime. It is playtime. Okay, we're gonna sink a little bit. Wind. Let's pulse for a sec. Come up. Down. Come up. Down. If you need to adjust your feet, if you started in or out and you want to adjust, go ahead. Down. Come up. All right, now let's keep going. Down. Wherever your down is. And if you'd like to lift the heels and go down a little more, okay, keep the wind. And now we're gonna step. Ta-ta-ta. I'm gonna just adjust, sorry. We're gonna step forward with the right or left leg, whiner's choice. And then we're gonna step up to meet it and wind down some more. And then pause. Pause. And then we're gonna step out. One way, step back in and drop. Keep moving, keep moving. I just gotta move back so I make sure I'm in frame. Keep moving, keep moving. Okay, let's just push all the way up. Just push up, push up. Rise. Like a phoenix from the ashes. And let's go down like that. Just one more time. One more time. I do want to share the variations for if you're working in a different range. So you can be, you sink, you whine, and then we step forward. We sink a little more, we whine, sink a little more, step out, step back in, sink a little more, and come up. Right? It's the same thing, just play with like what feels really nice for you. All right, I'm going to try wider. A little wider this time. Your scan. Oh, tuck the pelvis, push off the floor. All right, so let's pulse. Down and up. Here we go. Down and up. Your whine. You can even do the side to side if you like. Down and up. Relax the shoulders if it's lifting. Down and up. All right. Down. And if you are, lift the heels. Here. Heels are lifted. And we're going to shift to one side, any side, and step forward. Yes. So I have to keep just step forward and then step up to meet it. Go down a little bit. Go down a little bit. Sorry, I'm wide. Go down a little bit. You can step wider. Step in. Step wider. Step in with your whine and down. Oh, keep moving. Keep moving, Karen. It's intense. It's intense, but okay. And push up, push up, push up. Oh, amen. And let's do a nice little sweet wine. Just a sweet wine with you. You can close your eyes and just do something sweet. What we just did was sweet, but I said, just please keep moving. However you like, just keep moving. I do challenge myself in my whining because I love to hear how I'm speaking to myself. If I'm being negative about what I have accomplished, even if I don't think it looks right, that if I'm able to like enjoy the fact that I can do a certain movement, I can even do this, So it helps with the mental chatter. Ah, amen. We moved. We moved. You're like, why are you winded? I'm telling you that was some work. I feel good. Like I'm sweating. Hopefully you felt a little bit of a burn, or even if you didn't feel a burn necessarily, but you found yourself concentrating on what you were doing and like really paying attention to you and enjoying how you move. That's awesome. That's like, again, check. All right. Walk on wine. Walk on wine. Oh, I can't remember. Can I wine like calamity? Ah. Anyways, you'll know what you when you go on Instagram and want to see what I'm dancing to, you'll know. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's your hint. Yeah, 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 yeah. If you're a soca head, you know who that is. Thank you guys. I will see you again for tomorrow. We're just gonna do a little something a little different. All right, have an awesome day. I'll see you soon.